Hello and welcome back to Planescape Torment. So, we are still finding the pieces to Revel's prison.
I'm gone.
And it's gotta be said, it's quite a puzzle, so we just might as well just start asking the girls again. Maybe they know something about Kara Cerise. I got something about I heard that Kesa Cerise is Revel's daughter. Is that true?
Updated my journal.
I thought I might have heard that name before. I know not the truth of it, but I have heard such a rumor. Though may wish to ask Kimexi Othertongue that very same question. They are half-sisters, though, see? Whoa, 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 whoa! That's all I wanted to know, Juliet.
Done.
Breaking you up with your stupid boyfriend? Sorry about that, actually. So... Anyway, Kimexi? Oh, it's you again. Okay. Can't get enough of me, huh? I just had some questions. He looks annoyed. Fine, whatever. Ask. I heard you are Kesai Cerise's half-sister. Is that true? Yes, I'm related to that chubby mewling, hook-nosed daydreamer. Same father, different mother, so... I was hoping you could help me find out if Kesai is really Ravel's daughter.
Updated my journal.
Kimexi frowns at you. Normally I'd be loath to help you like this, but I've a feeling that it will upset that flirting, preening doxy good and well. I heard to ask our father. He's a powerful Cambion, so she's ought to be able to call him right then and there. That'll get you your answer. Cambion? Yes, Cambion. Kimexi rolls her eyes. Didn't you hear me the first time? Ears all stopped with last of your brains? Last of your brains running out of them? I'm asking what one is? My, you're clueless. She shakes her head and sadly tutting all the while. A half fiend, Burke. Sort of like you, but you're half dung, I take. You smell like it, at any rate. Better than half you, Kimeski. You wish you were half Kimeski, sod. Even if you ended up with a goat's palm on your shoulders, it would be better than that scarred up face of yours. Touché. That's enough, Kimeski. I don't have time to get into this. Farewell.
I'm gone.
So... Kesai Cerise. I got the goods on you. Actually, I didn't wanna like tell everyone that you're just Ravel's daughter. I wanted to keep this private. You know, you have a right to your privacy. You know, I respect that you don't wanna tell people that you are your daughter. So I would have just simply threatened to just ask around it because I can't drop the matter. Apparently, I just gotta meet up with that. Murderous hag. We need to go to the conversation options. Because we already heard that. Oh. No. Actually, I'll just go to the conversation options view. Because we already talked with that. I have some questions, actually. Because I talked to Kimeski. She told me she's your half-sister. And that Ravel's your mother. Kesai snores, her eyes blazing with malice. That hell's high-load that woman. Why would you even believe that sort of tripe? She says that you deny it, and in fact may not know it, but that is true. You said you could ask your father, that he would tell you.
Updated my journal.
Kesai stares at you silently for a time. Give me a moment. She turns from you and begins to mutter softly. The air seems to shimmer around her slightly and fills with a coppery smell like a warm blood. Strain your ears, try to overhear what she's saying. You lean towards Kesai, attempting to hear what she's muttering. Hazanael, banished prince of Itag, Marquis of the Bloody Shadow, my father, hear me, or I call upon you. Keep listening. Yes, beloved father, it is I, Kesai Cerise. I would bid you answer me one question. Question I've asked you time and again. Yes, beloved father, I cannot bear to have another ask me and not know myself. You must tell me. I have asked for nothing nothing save this. Tell me, I beg of you. Yes, beloved father, I understand. Thank you, farewell. Well, lean back and pretend you heard nothing. Because I remained turned away for you for a moment before finally coming to face you. I did not want to believe that wicked hag may have been my mother. I have lived long. I do not appear to age and have disturbing dreams sometimes. She shudders, but still I do not wish to be inheritor of an evil she caused, nor draw the lady's gaze as my mother did. Such evil things she did. That's 100% not on you. Wow, that is the second one is kind of creepy. The third one is kind of dumb. I wouldn't worry about it because you're nothing like your mother. I'm cutting. Bye bye. I need you to give a piece of yourself, Kasai. What the hell? Tell me what you know of her, will you? I heard she would pose impossible riddles to people, riddles she could answer but no one else could. She would devour the person if they answered incorrectly or leave them dangling in her horrified gardens as examples to all. Those few who somehow escaped she tormented in their dreams, riding them like steeds, breaking their wills and hurling their souls into colorless oblivion of grey waste. Damn it, look at that! Horrifying gardens? That means we can finally find the gardens Mebet talked about. Go on. Her magic was said to be beyond anything Moss had ever seen. It was imagination woven from nightmare, given substance, stone and solid shapes bent to her will like soft clay, and laws of the plains would bend beneath her feet, and from nothing she could weave illusion, and from illusion weave realities that could horrify and kill and confound. Go on. I'm like, that sounds like a person I want to meet. She was a mistress of all dark arts, mistress and master of them all. She hounded a governor that dared quote Sigil law to her with shadows that devoured him, all but his tongue, his fingers and the flesh of his face. She turned mercy killers inside out and shattered buildings of those who displeased her. Terrible, terrible powers were at her command. She changed her shape like water and would use it to destroy some for amusement and to steal knowledge from others. She was a monster like all that has been spawned from the grey waste. In the end, she threatened to open the cage and let the fury of the plains come rolling in like a wave. Fortunately, she did not succeed. She existed solely to cause malice. I do not know if she is dead, but I do know now that she was my mother. Kazai's shoulders slump and her head hangs down. Now that I had tears, so that I could weep with sorrow. Try to comfort her. She suddenly falls into your arms, shuddering as if she were wrangled with sobs. For a time, Kazai simply stands there, clinging to you, but then she pushes away. Thank you, but I'll be fine. I just need some time to think about it, that's all. I hate to ask this now, but I need you to give me a piece of yourself, Kazai. She looks alarmed. Pardon? The portal key to Ravel's maze is a piece of her, and you are her blood. It's close enough. Kazai guessed. You intend to seek her out? Her surprise quickly changes to an expression of weariness. What would you need of me? Your blood, most likely. Only a drop or two, I'm sure. She nods. But do you have some way to carry it? A piece of cloth? Like a handkerchief or something, you know? Yeah, I guess. I looted all the handkerchiefs around here.
Updated my journal.
Kasai takes the handkerchief and gingerly pricks the tip of her finger. on one of her fangs. After letting several drops of blood soak into the cloth, she returns it to you. You are placing yourself in grave danger, you know. Even if the stories of my mother are greatly exaggerated, she is horribly powerful and completely evil. Good luck. Great. So I've heard. Thanks and farewell. Wow. She's one bad. Anyway, don't wanna talk ill about your mother. So we have the key. This is the key. But we do not have the door. Is that so? We need to go back to the foundry. And oh, it's the stuff safe. Yeah. Maybe that. Yeah, that's from the guards, right? Anyway, where the hell am I?
Done.
Dom. Lenny. What is that? These crates are beginning to show signs of age. Soon they will clump with a pile of refuse. Okay. This. Purpose of this device is unknown. It appears to be some sort of drawbridge, like contraption. Fair enough. Fine. I don't know how to get into the siege tower. I don't know. Maybe we'll come later.
Alright, I'm gone. I'm gone.
I don't know.
I'm gone.
The game is definitely not straightforward, and this. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Done.
Oh, never mind that. Carry on, good man.
I'm gone.
I'm gone. Okay, so we need to find a way to, I don't know, convince him. What do you say about your dad is dumb as hell? What do I say to him? How dare you speak to me when you have sent my brother to await the executioner's blade? Well, I should tear the will from your spirit for the pain you have brought our family. Well, I can agree with that. I'm sorry, Sarosa, he was guilty, and no amount of blood kinship can change that. I don't know, but why is he getting executed? His only crime is that he's part of the anarchists, and that he framed someone for murder. No, he actually didn't even frame him for murder. He actually... Is it even framing someone for murder? Wait a second. If someone kills someone and you provide false evidence to make that person get convicted, did you really frame him for murder? Tell me about that. I don't know. But I possibly that is not the case, but probably he's getting executed for being an anarchist. Actually, I'm really sorry about that. He was a good kid. He's a good kid. I'm sorry, Sarosa. He was guilty. No amount of blood kinship can change that. Actually, I thought he's not gonna get executed. He has just some crime. Like, he's part of the anarchist. He was a dumb kid. He's a dumb kid. I mean, like, and other than that, placing that tool next to the body, he did nothing. Both he and Tildon were guilty, though, of different crimes. Both of them had to face the law. He was my brother. Would you have acted differently had you known he was related to me? Yes. I mean, like, this is a good situation. The thing is, you don't really mean anything to me. I mean, like, I don't really know you. I think you're okay. But you know what? No! You called me half man, and you deserve this. I'm just kidding. You don't deserve this, but come on. I would like... This is the kind of point I would like to use the white lie of yes. But, No, no. Actually, no. Her eyes grow distant as if she is seeing something beyond your five senses. You are forgiven, so long as you remember that all your actions have consequences, whether you see them or not, and that you can cause pain through your ignorance. Let these words serve you. Thank you. Could you answer some questions for me? Because your daddy's about to kill himself. What answers do you seek, Half-Man? Now this is going back to it. I suppose I'm gonna get Half-Man all the time. Why do you call me Half-Man? I need to speak to you about your father. What of him? He has locked himself into his tower and threatening to kill himself. What can you tell me of him that will allow me to keep him from doing so? Do you want to lose your dad too? You lie. My father is traveling. He's not expected back for days at least. Even so, speaking to Caldon, if you don't believe me, I require your assistance if your father is to live. I will, you can be sure. She pauses and stares at you hard. You speak the truth, don't you? I see no deception in your heart on this matter. Very well. This is what I wish to tell you. Tell my father. All life is a test. One cannot expect to skip to the end directly. That is not the answer. Only the Doomguard and the Dustmen believe in utter decay. You have always held them in contempt. Remember this. I will convey the message. Farewell. Life is a test, and the journey matters, not the end. How about that? Is that what? You're kind of making fun of Doomguard and the Dustman. I've conveyed the message. Farewell.
Done.
I mean, like, does it really matter? I mean, like, it doesn't matter what happens at the end, you know? You can only really concentrate on what happens before that, so. No, Sander? I don't know. I guess we need to find a pot for that guy. Let us in. Need to talk to Sanders, sir? Good luck. Thanks, I'll call through the door. Sanders, we gotta talk. Sanders' voice is muffled by the thick door. What do you want? The voice sounds desperate and lonely. Well, it doesn't sound that desperate and lonely. I'm here to tell you what your daughter said. How about that? There's a pause. Voice comes more brittle than before. You talked to my daughter? Yes, this is what she said. All life is a test. One cannot accept to skip to the end directly. That is not the answer. Only the Doomguard and the Dustmen believe in our utter decay, and you have always held them in contempt. Remember this. Fair enough. That's not how I would put it, but kind of the same message. He laughs hollowly. She said all that, did she? Give me a minute. I mean, like, even if you think it's complete bullshit, you should remember that you have a daughter. I mean, like, and killing yourself is actually not only ridiculously stupid, but also ridiculously selfish and just dumb as hell. So, I mean, like, come on, don't do it. Take all the time you need. When it speaks again, the voice sounds like a little more balanced. Go down and tell Keldor you've talked some sense into me. I want to see him eventually, but you've done your job. Go on now. Thanks, farewell. I mean, like, depression is such a complex topic. Definitely not something a lot of people understand, unless it affected them. Even if you know someone who was depressed, like really, really depressed. I'm not saying that, you know.
Right. We need to set up Kip
okay,
now.
Sandos. Well, I guess we're leaving now. Sandos? I mean, like, yeah, I just want to have a little talk about depression, just for like a half a minute or so. Even if you know someone who was really, really depressed, you know, like, that's not really knowing it. And it's definitely not an experience you should know yourself, you know. I feel like it. This is not definitely not something you want to learn from. But just, if you're depressed, I mean, like, Definitely just knowing what you have is a good way to appreciate life. And what would be a good way to put it? Is
Done.
in my mind, the best way to go about it is just you simply have to
All right.
change your expectations. I mean, like, often people just depress themselves or just frustrate themselves by having expectations, but ultimately, what can you do? You just do your best, perhaps not even do your best, just dick it up, because that's what everyone does.
All right.
And it's just stuff happens, and you know, you can't expect a lot. You might not like it, but
Done.
you know, I kind of like your expectations fuck it up most of the time. Because, for example, I mean, like, often the expectations are completely reasonable. Like, you know, you have someone you love and you lose them, and like, why did this happen to me? It's just really unfair. Of course, some people get depressed by other things, but you know,
I'm gone.
it can happen,
All right.
and it's sad. Anyway, Baldur, we need to talk. I talked to the depressed guy. I told him that he should just watch out for the journey and don't care about the end, because that doesn't matter. And if you're on a journey, you might as well make it count, you know? Might as well do the things you like doing, because if you're not doing the things you like doing and just end of the day you just like feel like regret, you definitely don't want to feel regret. That is what you don't want. You have one shot, you might as well make that shot count. That's what I would recommend. Anyway. Strong recommend. Anyway. Baldur, I am a barbarian, immortal barbarian with a big body, who is a smith and a PI and a medical health professional. But you really shouldn't just, you know, mental health professional. Like, okay, making that mistake kind of even proves that I'm not one. So you really shouldn't just take my word for it. But hey, it was kind of a hit. I saved that guy. I suppose I'm the most qualified person around here. The biggest apprentice. I'm actually, if you're like making me as officer right away, that would be great. Have you succeeded in convincing him that life is worthwhile? Yes. I've succeeded. He has regained his zest of life. I mean, like, gotta be said, if I were in your shoes, unless I was very convinced that I was unable to do it, I would definitely not send just some just tattooed barbarian do the job. I mean, like, come on. I mean, like, I would just send in the best. I send in the daughter. I mean, like, come on, that's gotta be reasonable. Or someone else who has experience dealing with this, not the barbarian looking to prove himself. Anyway, I have succeeded. He has regained his zest for life. I wouldn't. Well, it might look like it, but you know, it's a process. It's a process, you know. He might just feel a little pumped up right now, but that could vanish even in hours. Like, few hours you get like bumped up. I'm gonna do everything, but in like few hours it's like all back to like, you know, life is pointless. So you just gotta keep an eye on him and keep him busy, because you gotta keep him busy. I've succeeded. He has regained his zest for life.
Updated my journal.
You have succeeded. Glorious news. Congratulations, my friend. You have proven yourself worthy of joining the Godsmen. Would you like to take the oath now, or perhaps wait until later? No. Maybe you guys change your mind later. The oath. The oath. Life tribulations are tests. There is nothing I encounter that is not a lesson. Pain is the multiverse's way of reinforcing lesson. What I hate most in others is a reflection of what I hate most in myself. I will act to activate my potential and to aid others in achieving their goals. I will remember that Divinity's spark is present in everything. I swear fealty to the believers of the Source and their goals, never to forsake them. You swear the oath. And Baldur smiles. Welcome to the Godsman, lad. Do you need anything from me now? Actually, that sounds like a reasonable group to me. I'm like, I kind of agree with there. Not the like sharing experiences within lives, just doing your job in one life and it translates to another life. Not that part, but the rest of it seems fairly reasonable. Especially the lesson part, Some people are just really concerned with making mistakes. And the biggest mistake you can make is just not making mistakes. You gotta make the mistakes. That's how you learn. I'm like, life is basically an endless stream of fucking up and doing better. So that's it. I had some questions now.
Updated my journal.
More questions? What can I do for you? I need to rest? Can I rest here? Oh, I can get some healing, purchase some items. Place a rest. What? Oh, I can rest here? I have noble quarters? Can rent it for free? Alright, rent it for nothing! Yes! I need some. Oh, really? Oh, looks like we're all healed up. Awesome. Anyway. Show me what you got, actually. Oh, that's some expensive weapons. What is this? Dagger for priests? Oh, only usable by fighters? Godman fighter. Ascension. I'm good at clubs. Okay, fine, whatever. It's good stuff. Anyway, Kaldor. I like to see the secret project. Come on. I gotta see that. You have proven yourself trustworthy. Here, take this. He presses a token emblazoned with the Godsman symbol into your hands. Do not lose it. If you do, I'm afraid I cannot replace it. So be careful with it. Is there anything else I can do for you? No! Not right now. I'm gonna check out the secret project. I'm sorry about your...
I'm gone.
Your brother. I mean, like, come on. Like, I don't know about the anarchist faction. Wait a second. Am I part of the Godsman now? I'm part of the Godsman now. Wow. He's part of the Dusties, I suppose? No, Free League. Oh, and she's part of the Society of Sensation. Okay, I'm part of the Godsman. I suppose I needed to be part of the Godsman.
I'm gone. Done.
Or maybe that's the only way to go about it. Because we need to... I don't know. We have the key. But we don't have the door. Man, I need to go in. Good day, sir. May I help you with something? Where can I... No thank you. Oh, wow. Can I go in there? Man, I need to go in. Where can I find a high up here? What's behind the guarded doors? How about... What the hell? What the hell? Didn't he say I can go in? Godsman token. The bearer of his token, brass coin embossed with seal of believers of the source, has proven himself to the Godsman. It is a symbol of trust, and as such, it allows its bearer into the portion of the foundry that are normally off limits, except the high-ups of the faction. Guard it carefully. What?
I'm gone.
Is this the high-ups of the... Door is locked. I can't... Let me in. Godsman? Let me in. Alright, good luck. Come on, let me in. I ordered my... Oh, show the token to the guard. I've got a token. May I help you, sir? Yeah. I meant to be here. Barbarian, immortal barbarian, Smith, PI, mental health professional extraordinaire, here to check out the secret project. And that's me. Don't call me by my name because I don't have a name, okay? Show me the token show the token to the guy. I got the token. He examines the token closely. My mistake, sir. May I help you with anything else? No. Good day. I just gotta go in. Whoa, what is this? Whoa, 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 you got a lot of... Where did that go? There's a lot of talking around here. Weapons worker. Whoa, that's not where I would... Okay, what the hell is going on here? Little more Turk. We gotta talk to one of them at least. You see a tiefling clad in Clodsman clothing, carefully examining the thing in the center of the room. I can't really talk right now. We are at the critical phase. Critical phase of what? Yes, this project we are working on is a weapon that could have massive peacetime applications as well. We are not close to the end, but we are at a delicate phase. Delicate enough that it could put us all in the dead book if some Berks fails us now. What is it you're doing? We are adjusting the variables in the device's lower magical resonances. One mistake could sink the whole project, and if the project goes under, it'll take us all out in the resulting magical wave. I see. Can you answer some questions? Yeah, what do you want to know? What do you mention? You mentioned something about the critical phase before? Yeah, this project we're working on could have... Yeah, never mind that. Actually, I have some other questions. What does this thing do? You know, I'm not entirely sure. You would have to speak to one of the engineers for that information. I know that it has massive focused beam of heat. We have perfected that part of it at least. We even mounted it permanently into the device. There are other aspects to the thing that we have not even begun to work on yet. We are not allowed to see until we are done with each portion. Why are the secrecy? If you know an enemy was creating a weapon to use against you, wouldn't you do everything in your power to destroy it? We've got no idea who is it for. Even, we are just trusting the word of the high-ups that it won't be used in a way we'll disagree with. None of us know who's asking us to make it, so there is no chance we'll spill the dark of it. Someone who wants to see it destroyed, especially because we all sealed our lives on it. What do you mean by that? Because of the nature of this project with the secrecy and all that, not to mention the magics that allow us to even work on the machine, we've had to seal a part of our lives into the machine. We get our lives back when the project is done, but if it malfunctions or powers forbid gets sabotaged, it takes our lives when it flows. Wow, that's crazy. That sounds bad. I have another question for you, though. Yes, what do you want to know? How long till it's done? Probably won't be done for another decade, but the trickiest part of it will be done this year. There are some magical rituals that have to be done, and those take time. We'll all breathe easier knowing we are not sealed a project that's going to detonate because it's unstable. Sealed? What do you mean by that? Never mind that. That sounds bad. Okay, fine, whatever. You can tell me who this project is built for? He can tell that, man. Yeah, I know that. Anyway, what can you tell me about your boss? You can usually find her in here somewhere. She's a Gitsurai who got exiled from her people. She's working here because she doesn't get seen much, and so her shame is lessened. She's brilliant and hard-minded. I wonder if she would talk to my friend Akon here. I would be honored to meet another outcast, another exile. Perhaps the sharing of our shame will lessen its sting for both of us. Good for you. I wasn't asking. I had more questions for this saw here. Wow. I like the second vessel. We'll speak to her soon enough, my friend. In the meantime, I had other questions for our friend here. Can you tell me... No. What the hell with the clerk's office? I don't want to know. I already been there. Tell me about the engineers on this project. You already know Bad Eileen has been snatched for murder. She was good, but untrustworthy. How were we to know that she was a killer? Our chief engineer, Alexander, is a brilliant old man. Word is he created a folding portal and and is working on a dream builder in his spare time. It was said that long ago his family was contracted to create the machine for a man who could not dream himself. You can usually find him in the main meeting hall. Good, I've got another question. I mean, like, Neil Xander, I mean, like, I just gotta try that thing. I mean, like, just purely based on the work he put into it. I mean, like, 4 generations of his family doing it, and I'm just saying, oh, I don't really care. I mean, like, I gotta try that. Great, I got another question. What is this project? Do you know that? It's a weapon, I think. We're not sure if it's for war or for hunting, and powers above if it's for hunting. I don't want to see the creature designed to kill, but when we're done, it's going to be on par with the Chaos ship that Doomguard built a few years back, with the Tanari at least. That's the theory. What does it do? We already know the answers to that. Fine. Yawn. Come on, God's. Well, I guess you're not that important. You're just watching out, just in case someone wants to do something bad. Okay. Laser.
Done.
I suppose in
Done.
99, laser weapon was more exciting.
All right.
I don't know. It's still very exciting, but still. I'm just curious how the. It's just hard to think.
All right.
I don't know. Hard to think what people thought in '99. I mean, like the game was finished in '99, but it was released in '99. But still, I mean, like it's cool as heck. But I don't know. I mean, like for example, in old sci-fi series, like, you often see that it's kind of like what they think of the future, or what they think is hip, or what they think like should be in a certain way, and it just looks kind of odd, out of place. In these times.
All right.
It's cool. It's cool for sure. Anyway, Calera, as the main engineer by the looks of it, you see a Gitsurai woman, bald with scarred cheeks and cat's grace in her walk. She turns toward you. She spies Dakon. Her eyes wide, and she addresses him. You bring joy to my heart. My name is Calera. May I aid you? My companion would like to speak with you concerning the workings of this device. May he speak for the two of us? Keller looks at you and looks back at him quizzically. Of course, esteemed one, if you speak for him, I accept responsibility for keeping what passes here secret. She turns her attention reluctant to you. You have questions for me? Yes, I definitely have. She glances at Fall from Grace, and her mouth curves in a graceful mow. I apologize, Honored One, but I cannot speak of this. I am both contractually and magically bound not to speak of this in the hearing of certain manifestations, shall we say, of belief. He turns to the succubus. My apologies, Lady Grace. I understand. Galbera bows. Very well, I'm done here actually. Just can you just stand over that corner?
What's up?
Maybe she will be happy with that. She's out of ear range. Ask and I will tell you, if I may. I trust your companion's discretion. Wow, okay. Aside to Dakon, who is she? Why does she treat you with such respect? She is of the people. Her marking tell of one who has walked the path from limbo and has been made to not know our ancestral home. Her markings tell all Gitsurai to render her assistance and tell the Gitsurai that she is still of the people. Her reverence for me is the reverence shown to all Zert. Very well, Calera, I had some questions for you. Tell me what this device does. Our device, but come on, I know I shouldn't have went for that accent. It's just which is too crazy. Now I'm kind of turning into a Russian. Our device spouts a certain type of magical fire that harms even those resistant to ordinary fire. We are working on application that might even get around a creature magical resistance. What other applications might it have? Aside from its weapon values, it could be used as an excellent mining device if tuned properly. It could harvest whole swaths of forest or fields grain. It could harden a shell of Limbo's material for a time. We have even tried lesser applications of the technology here, or even be used as propulsion across the spheres of Carceri. Its uses are limited by one's imagination. It's not purely a weapon of destruction. Interesting. Answer some other questions for me? Ask, and I will tell you, if I may. I trust your companion's discretion. Who has contracted for this device? She glances around, sighs, and replies, though I did not take part in the negotiations, I believe that it was the Batsu who have procured our services. The token you wear will grant you some measure of diplomatic immunity to Batsu you may meet. Oh, that's nice to know, actually. I'm sure that will be useful. Answer some questions for me, if you would. Ask and I will... Okay, fine. What can you tell me of the engineers? She scolds, adding several creases to her scarred face. Speak to one of my smiths if you would know of the engineers. No kind words for the engineers will you hear from me. Why not? Why? Because they do not seem to share a love for this project as do their comrades. Because they are dreamers and do none of the action themselves. Because ultimately I do not trust that their intentions mean well for us, but instead benefit them and them alone. I see, then tell me the answer to something else. That's it? So we got a... Well, we know that it's built for the Batsu. But other than that, and it's a laser gun. Other than that, we learned not much. That's what we know. It's a big ray weapon. And not much we know. That's the secret project. Suppose we can go in the... here?
Alright.
Ray gun. Locked. Damn. Anyway, I believe this is a good time to take a break, so hope you guys had fun. Tell me if you did, and see you around. And have a good one, guys.